Well, it's officially Transit's last day as a bike shop. Well, they're kind of closed-ish today, but they're getting rid of the last bits of things that are lying around and everything else that needs to be cleared out and hauled off before, well, the end. So even though it is closed now officially, there is a show tonight, and then there's a really big kind of party, if you will. It's a show. There's a bunch of bands and a bunch of fun stuff going on, but in essence, it's a really big party. So everyone's kind of invited. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff going on. It's like, I don't know, like 10 plus bands that are gonna play. I somehow got roped into screen printing there, which is 100% my fault, but I am looking forward to being there and hanging out, getting to print some stuff live and in person, and just kind of being a part of a little part of Dallas history. The problem with that for me is I don't have any 110 screens, and I need a 110 screen. Oh yeah, and it's happening in less than 24 hours for me, so I have to be prepped and ready to go by tomorrow morning. I didn't really think that through, but it's more important to me to actually make it happen. So I think what I'm gonna do now, besides panic, is let's see if I can reclaim some 110 screens. I don't know if you could tell by the weather. Can you see that? Can you see that behind me? But it looks like it's going to open up any moment now, which is a big pain in my, because I kind of need it to be clear out here, or not clear enough. I need it to be not raining out here so I can bring all the stuff out to clean and reclaim screens. I just need one. That's all I really need, but I have three screens. I have 3 screens that need to be reclaimed, so I might as well do them all at once if I can. Well, crap. It's already starting to rain, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess let me see what I can whip together. In the meantime, here, check out some of this footage that I got when we stopped by Transit earlier today. Before all this rain, we kind of hung out for a little bit. The shop is so bare, and then some other stuff happened.
It electrified our beer.
Wow.
Did you take a video?
Somebody got a video happening? Alright. Get that iPhone X on it.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. I get that reference. That's X Pro 1 Valencia.
You guys stayed so still and so impressed.
So actually we're all dead.
You're welcome. I'm so glad that it worked out. You guys this is the nick of time. Right?
I couldn't remember.
Oh, look at Albert. What's knocking you?
These are the 3 110 screens that I are using right now that haven't been reclaimed. I have one old wooden one down here that I could possibly use. I just need to make sure that the print, which is this right here, will fit. And by fit, I mean if I have enough room for where the ink's gonna sit. I still might be able to make it work, but we will see what happens. Ideally, it would be on a 110 screen since I'm printing white, and it's a lot thicker than than other inks. But if I have to, I can probably get away with printing on a 156 just fine. Just might take a little bit of extra work, but not that big of a deal. I personally would like it to be on a 110 screen, but that may not be an option because of, this current situation and what's going on outside. So let's figure this out together. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. The 110 screen that I have, the wooden one, it's a little bit, old to say the least. There's some parts where the screen is stretching up, but the tension on the center is still pretty decent. So what I'm going to do is coat that screen, get it ready, set it up all ready to go. But I'm also going to do this 156 screen that I have here that is in much better condition because it's one that I use regularly. The 110 there is just kind of one that I have on backup just in case some overflow or some smaller prints turn up that I need to use it for. But I think it'll be good to at least have that one, give it a shot. If it works, then great. If not, then I have that 156 screen prepped and ready to go just in case. So let's convert this over to a dark room, get these coated so they can dry and do their thing, and then we'll continue this setup because we only have less than 12 hours to go. So cool. Okay, so it is very much a few hours later, if you can tell by the exposed and cleared out screen here. Kind of had to focus in and get this stuff done because we are very much running out of time, if not have run out of time. It's already very late and I still have quite a bit to do, which is luckily for me not that big of a deal because I tend to not get very much sleep to begin with. Good thing I ran 2 screens because this one right here had some issues. Let me try to show you what happened here. So let me try to get up on here as close as I can. I don't know if you can see these little lines and things that are kind of coming through. They're not exactly coming through, but it's almost like the parts or some parts of the screen of the design were kind of melting off and not sticking. I didn't do anything different whatsoever, so I'm wondering if it was either a little bit on the dirty kind of oily side because maybe it just needed to be cleaned a little bit more. The last time I reclaimed that thing was months ago, so I honestly can't remember how well it was cleaned out, especially being a kind of a backup screen. The other thing it could have been, well, I was thinking maybe it wasn't exposed all the way, but I exposed it at the same time that I do on my other 110 screen. So I'm gonna kind of chop this up to maybe the screen just needed to be cleaned again since it had been so long since I've used that screen. Either way, not that big of a deal because I do have this 156 here that is ready to go. Everything came out exceptional, especially because it's a 156 screen. The higher you go up in mesh count, the more detail you're able to pull out of a screen, out of a print. So for example, if you go down to like an 80 or 60 or below, that lets more ink through the screen, but you also lose a bit of detail. The higher you go up, 156, 210, 300, the more fine detail that you can print. So if you're doing halftones or anything with a lot of small like distressed detail, you're gonna want like a 200 screen or 300 screen or even higher. So this is gonna go, it's gonna cure on the ink side. Luckily for me as well, I jumped on this edit here. So I'm already caught up on where I need to be. So we're gonna finish up everything that I have to do for these screens. Get this taped up, get all my other equipment and pieces ready to go. I have to get a single press screen. I have this right here, my forehead print screen, my forehead press. I have a single press hiding in that closet that I'm going to use because there's no way I'm dismantling this whole thing and taking it down to print stuff in person. I have the single press for that. So I do need to get that out, put it somewhere. I gotta make sure all the little bits and pieces work because if not, then my goodness, we're gonna have to take this 4-screen press with us. But it's fine. I replaced the hydraulic piece not that long ago. Actually, it was that long ago technically, but it's a brand new hydraulic piece. This right here. So everything should be just fine. I just gotta double check the off contact and all that fun stuff just to make absolute sure that it's ready to go for a few hours from now. Fun times. Okay, everything is packed up. So I have the press in here along with a squeegee and I think a couple rags and some paper towels and stuff like that just in case. I also have a box of goodies I put together that includes some cleaning items, some of the glue that I use for the platen tapes, clamps, all that good stuff. I'll probably take the pallet tape, an extension cord, and here's the platen I'm using. Platen tape, and here's the platen that I'm using. Just gonna be the standard adult size. If someone brings something small, then we're gonna have to figure that out. You can probably lay it on top to print. It just depends. People can bring whatever the heck they want, and I will print it up as best I can. Tool set, that's because the off contact on that screen may not be set correctly anymore since it's been years since I've used it. Looks brand new, but it's been years. Also bringing a little trash thing just in case. I'm curing with this right here, this heat press. That is going to allow me to not really have to monitor things as closely as I would with the flash there. So I can just set a timer, set a temperature, kind of place it right on top with that very much pressure, and that'll cure everything nice and even. So this and that all need to be packed up along with this screen here. And first thing in the morning I gotta find out what ink I'm going to be using. I'll probably take black and white just to be on the safe side. The last time I printed these they were white, but I don't know, they may want to go with black this time. Something different, just to be, well, different. So for now, since it's late and I have to be up in just a few hours, we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye for now because I am exhausted and I still have a bit of work to do since I'm gonna be out all day tomorrow, more than likely. Anyway, I gotta get wrapped up. I gotta make sure, double check everything, and then I gotta get this video stuff put on the machine so I can maybe do a couple quick little edits before I shut it down for the night. Anyway, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and well, actually do whatever you want, you know? Doesn't matter. Does it really matter? Just like, share, subscribe though. I will see you hopefully in a next video. Hopefully the next one will be tomorrow, or I guess later today, where we'll be having some fun, printing in front of folks with a bunch of loud music and a bunch of people. Exciting. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.